Morning, students. We are studying a chapter, A Thief's Story. So, in this chapter, we know we have two characters in the story. One is Anil, and then another one is the thief. And he had taken up the fake name Hari Singh. He used to change his name every month. So, in the previous video, we have studied that he had taken the money. He had cheated Anil while Anil was sleeping, and he had taken out the money from under the mattress. So he ran. He reached the railway station, but he was not able to catch the train in time. So from here we will start today. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone the deserted platform. We know he hesitated for some time while he had the chance to get into the train, but he hesitated, and at that time only he lost the chance. So now the train had gone, and he was standing alone on the platform. Deserted means there was no one, he was all alone. I had no idea where to spend the night. Now, you know, he doesn't have any idea. He doesn't have any place to go. So he was there on the platform. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. So he had never made any friend because he thought or he believed that friends are not going to help anyone. They are just there for creating troubles in the life. They make life much more difficult. And I did not want to make anyone curious by standing at one of the small hotels near the station by staying. So here he did not want to stay at the hotel also because he did not want anyone to take interest in him. That's why he was staying there near the station. The only person I knew really was really well was the man I had robbed. So, the only person I knew, the one with whom I was staying, that was Anil, and I have robbed him. I have taken his money. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. So, I left the station and I started walking through the bazaar. Slowly, I was walking. I did not know what to do. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. So, in his career as a thief, because he was not of he was a youngster, so his career was small. So he had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. Means what kind of expressions come when they lose anything. The greedy man showed fear. So those people who are greedy, they showed fear, like they are afraid. The rich man showed anger. So rich people, they used to get angry when they lose their things. The poor man showed acceptance. So poor, they showed acceptance. They accept it that they had lost something. They don't show anger, they don't show fear, they just accept it. But I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft would slow only a touch of sadness, not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. But now he was remembering Anil's face, that what kind of expressions could be on his face, and he came to the decision. He came to the answer that on his face there must be there must be an expression of sadness, but that sadness will not be because of losing the money, that will be because of breaking the trust. I found myself in the Maidan, that is a ground, and sat down on a bench. So I sat down on the bench because in my mind so many things were going on. Many things were going on. I was not able to decide what to do. That night was chilly, so it was a cold night. It was early November, and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. So it was early November, the month was November, and early November, beginning of the November was there, and little drizzling, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बारीक बारीक सी बारिश आती है जब फुहार जैसी, That is a drizzling. So it added to my discomfort. I was not feeling comfortable because that was a cold night and it was drizzling also. Soon it was raining quite heavily, and after that drizzling, it started raining heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. So because the shirt and the pajama they got wet, so that's why they stuck to his skin, and wind was also quite cold. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in a shelter of the clock tower. So again I went back to the bazaar because there was a shelter also. So I sat in the shelter. The clock showed midnight. So it was midnight. The clock showed, so I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. So I just took out the notes and I saw them, but they were damp. They were a little bit wet because of the rain. Moisture was there in them. Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. But now I had it all. Now he was thinking in his mind that this money was Anil's money. This money belonged to Anil. You know, most probably means I'm quite sure that he would give me 2 or 3 rupees in the morning. He would have given me 2 3 rupees in the morning to go to cinema and watch a movie. But now I had it all. But now I have all the money. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. Now I don't have any need to cook his meals. Now I don't have to run to the bazaar to bring commodities, and I don't have to learn whole sentences anymore. I'm free. I have forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Whole sentences, but the thing was that whole sentences. He wanted to learn whole sentences, but in the excitement, in the hurry of the theft, in the hurry of taking out the money, he forgot about the whole sentences. I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. So at that time, he started thinking that he wanted to learn whole sentences because whole sentences were going to make him a big man. Stealing and doing these petty things is a very small thing, but becoming a clever and respected man is a big thing. One should do this. So he decided that he should go back to Anil to read and write, to learn to read and write. I hurried back to the room feeling nervous. So quickly at that moment only, I turned to the room and I was feeling nervous. I was feeling tensed. For it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. You know, it is much easier. It is easy to steal something, but it is difficult to return it without knowing this too, without letting anyone knowing this. I opened the door quickly, then stood in the doorway. It in clouded moonlight. Anis was still asleep. So at that time, I opened the door without making any noise and I stood there only for some time. It was again moonlight, but it was clouded. Anil was still, he was in his sleep. So I crept to the head of the bed. Again, I crawled where the money he has put, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. So again, I decided that I am going to put that money under that mattress. I remained still for a minute. Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. Then I was able to get the corner of the mattress, and then I slipped my hand under the mattress and put the notes there. So students, up to here we will study today, and in the next video we will take up the rest of the chapter and the exercise for you. So revise the chapter, students. Very important one. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.